Hey, fourth grade. As I told you before, I'm in Minnesota for a few days babysitting my granddaughter Luna, and you can see out the window. Yes, the snow is piled high. And I can't wait to see you again. I'll be back on Wednesday. Hey everybody, and the purpose though of this video is to celebrate your writing. Oh my gosh, it's gotten so good lately, and here's what we've been learning to do, like to really read it to understand, like each sentence, stop and think, what do you know, and then to take notes as you read by knowing what the question is that you're going to be writing about. And then after that, of course, once you've gotten notes on the whole thing and your evidence is just spelled out in your notes, then you just start writing with the classic good hooks and transitions to make your whole essay flow. Man, we're starting to get really good at that, and to have evidence that you really elaborate and explain on and end it with a conclusion. This morning I was grading your civil rights essays, and oh my gosh, they were astounding, and so we'll do that one too. But in today's, we're going to celebrate Omar's deep dive. So we're going to start out by introducing you to Frankie. Frankie is a pit bull, but oh, Frankie's so nice. And a lot of pit bulls are really nice. And so this is Frankie. Yeah. And then we've got to meet, hey, hi babe, that's okay, honey. And then we got to meet Benny too. Benny's over here. Benny's usually not that shy. But yeah, there's Benny. Benny's a good dog too, aren't you, babe? Yeah, you are. But you know what? I'll whisper that I really miss Roxy. I miss my little Roxy. It'll be so good to see her again too. So we're going to start out with the highest scoring ones. Every day, Google Classroom is so cool. Every day, the kids beg to have their writing shown, and we do because we learn from each other. And if you really, really, really want to soar to the top, look at these first few essays, because wow, they're like getting 15 out of 10. However, oh my gosh, what the rest of the story is how far they've come, and that's what I'm so excited about. So everyone's shown today, wow, I just value where they started and where they are now, because it's like, whoa, it's pretty blooming cool. So just how in the world you get a score of 133 out of 100 on a writing assignment? Well, we'll have to ask Sebastian. So he starts us out, have you ever struggled to dive deep? Captured the main idea. Have you ever seen an oyster that has pearls? Captured more main idea. What are your struggles or fears of diving deep? Wow, all three sentences just hammered on the main idea. And then he classically says, Omar had it. He was scared because he had a fear of getting bitten by a shark, stung by a jellyfish, or if his save doesn't feel him tug the rope when he's ready to come up. Then he tells the whole story of Omar's struggles, because that's what this whole thing is about. What were his struggles? You can't do this if you don't take good notes as you are reading. Some of the cool things he did was he used classy words, especially classy verbs, like right here, the stone shot through the water like a spear. That's a simile. I mean, that's powerful. Or sparks flashed before his eyes and a drum pounded in his head. Waves of light shimmered at the surface. Just powerful words. And then light glittered in the murky depths. Could it be a jellyfish? What do you think? I mean, he keeps the reader engaged with those questions in the middle of it. So it's just like, wow, powerful writing. Ends it with, Omar raised his chin. I'm a pearl diver, which was just a giant part of the writing. And he ends it classically with, how would you face the fear of diving? Wow, beautiful, Sebastian. How do you get a score of 130 out of 100 in writing? Well, you know what? We should probably ask Rosalie. Oh my gosh, look at hers. She does hers like conversational. It is astounding how she writes. Have you ever struggled, dived, went pearl searching? Wow, that is so cool, Rosalie. Well, Omar has. Still don't know him? Oh, that's classy. He was a pearl diver. Okay, so you don't know him. his first time was pretty okay. Wow. Then she does background. It was a bright, warm day. The ocean was filled with waves. But on that ocean was a man named Omar. Ever since his father passed, he had to pay off his debt, and he was only an errand boy, so he didn't get paid much. So he had to, in capital letters, become a pearl diver. Yes, doesn't sound that bad. Ooh, until you try it. And then she goes on his first day, he had lots of negative thoughts. He was thinking, what if I get bitten by a shark? What if a jellyfish stings me? What if I pull the rope and no one feels my pull? He was thinking about all these things until he met a friend of his dad. And then she goes on. Just her writing just pulls you right into it. And then further down she says, and there he went diving into the cold ocean, which just gives us a picture. He searched for shells and clams and pearls. He scratched at the rough coral with his thick glove. He felt something, and it was in his chest. His lungs were burning like an angry wildfire. The salty water burned his eyes and skin. He pulled and tugged. The fire was in his chest. The fire in his chest burned. His head hurt and felt tight. His stomach twisted and turned. Everything around him was blurry until finally his ears popped and the warm sun touched his wet body. Ends it with Omar raised his chin up high and said, I am a pearl diver. He finally got over his fears and ends it with this powerful question. Would you try pearl diving? Wow, stunning. Bravo. Rosalie. So we're going to take a little commercial break to meet Luna. Luna just woke up from her nap. Oh, she is the best little girl. And we've had so much fun. We've been making videos of her. She got this little barn set today. Oh, and so she's Farmer Luna, aren't you, babe? Yeah, you are, sweetheart. Yeah, my little babe. Yeah, I know. Look who's helping Grandpa make these. Yeah, I know, you're a big help. I know you are. You're just a big help. Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're just helping, aren't you, sweetheart? Oh, you're so good. Yeah, I know. And look at the baby. Yeah. I know. Funny little girl. Yeah. Hey, here's another one that's over 100. It's Cadence's. Have you ever had struggles, or were you afraid to do something, but after doing it, you loved it? Wow, she captured the main idea in those sentences. Well, this happened to Omar in his first time. Then she tells all about it. And she ends it with, people gathered the things he found, and then, just then, his dad's friend came up and said, not bad for an errand boy. He raised his chin and said, I am a pearl diver. And after that, all the worries he finally realized. After all the worries, he finally realized there's nothing to be afraid of. Wow, perfect. Cadence. Hey, here's another one way over 100. It's Layla Warel. This is stunning. Have you ever gone diving to search for anything? Or had many struggles? Wow, totally captures the main idea, Layla. Some boy named Omar experienced that. And her adjectives are just beautiful. One hot day, the sun was shining and the breeze was cool. Wind blew the sails smoothly. Omar was getting ready to dive in the water. And then splash, Omar went down into the blue ocean water. The rock flew down like a spear fast. As he went down, salt burned his eyes and skin. He saw blue everywhere. He scraped his fingers on the rough coral. Ouch. Then 3 oysters fell in his hand with their pearls inside. It was rocks and sand. And then his lungs burned. He tugged the rope that pulled him up. Felt like Omar's lungs would burst. He was on the ship. Something shined on the deck. Shiny shells? I guess that was a great trip after all. And her beautiful conclusion, have you struggled in the water or anywhere else or in life? I have many, many times. Whoa, beautiful. Layla. Hey, here's Jordan. He got a full 100 on this one. Wow. He starts out, do you like diving? Do you like pearls? Wow, cool. And then he goes on just to beautifully tell what happened to Omar in total sequence order, and just a great description. He did this one from home because he was sick. Wow, good for you. I'll end it with the save emptied his basket. Nasser removed Omar's nose plug, but Omar still got the pearls. What would happen if he did not get the pearls? Beautiful. Jordan. What happens when it's 2 a.m. and you can't sleep? Well, your voice sounds like this. Sorry, everybody. This is Adiella. Oh my gosh, she's come so far. Look at her good hook. Have you ever been scared? Have you ever struggled with something? Well, this happened to someone, and his name was Omar. And Omar's dad died, and Omar had to pay off his dad. It's a beautiful retelling of everything that happened, showing Omar's struggles. Adiella, I'm so impressed. Yahoo. Hey, here's Eli. Oh my gosh, every day you make my day, Eli. Have you ever been diving? Have you ever wanted to go diving, but you were very scared? Then he tells the whole story of Omar and his struggles, and his writing just shows. You got a 93, Eli, man. Hats off to you. Hey, here's Kimber. She joined us later in the year, but boy, she's picking it up. She's really been growing. Have you ever gone on a dive? I have not, but I would like to go on one. And starts telling about Omar. Yahoo, Kimber. As Ryan, too, is really coming along in his writing, his starts out, why is he scared? There was this boy, his name, wait, no, you'll find out in the story, and tells then about Omar being scared, Omar's struggles. Yahoo as Ryan, you've come so far, good. It's quite a feat, to do the reading, to take the notes, and to write the essay in not that much time. And so look at Chelsea. Oh my gosh, how far she has come in being able to just get it done. Look at her good hooks. We ever had struggles. It's kind of hard to get out of it. There was a person named Omar. He went through a hard life. He was scared of things that he was supposed to find, like a shark or a jellyfish. And she tells more about the story. Man, you've come so far at just being able to get it done, and your quality is just rising. Yahoo, Chelsea. Camille, oh man, every day you make my day. Look at her writing and how far it's coming. Hi, have you ever been in the ocean? If you have, then you might like this story. She tells all about Omar, and so she has all this detail. Camille, man, good for you. Hey, here's Layla Penn, and she didn't have very much time to do this, but boy, she's coming. Her writing is flowing. This is Omar. He's a teen boy that likes to go in the water with his friends, and she's telling the story of Omar. Layla Penn, Yahoo. Hey, here's Adrian. He's coming along too. Look at his good hook. You've gone swimming. Well, there's one person named Omar who, trust me, it did not go for him, and goes on to tell about Omar and his struggles. Yahoo, Adrian. Gone that day, and I didn't realize he did it. He has an awesome one. Look at his hook. Have you ever been scared to do your own tradition in your culture or family? Man, that totally nails it, Jed. Omar has. Who's Omar? Swish. The wave splashed. What if a shark bites me or jellyfish stings me? Omar was scared as he watched the other pearl divers jump into the water. And then he tells more about him, and didn't quite get done because he wasn't here when we did it. But Yahoo, Jed, wow. And somehow I missed Matthews too. I'm sorry. Oh, he's come so far. Look at his good hook. Have you ever struggled on diving? Have you ever gone diving? And then he tells all about Omar and what he did, and he's getting periods and capitals now. Man, Matthew, good for you. What a beautiful job.